Jules Batac. Palakpakan po natin.
Thank you so much, Sir Win. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Walang background noise.
Okay lang, okay lang.
Ayan. Good evening po, DG Champions. It's nice to be back. Na-miss ko kayong lahat. It's been a while since the last time I actually joined the Zoom meeting, and I'm very happy to be back here. No, life is totally different when you missed out on a lot of events. And I know that May wasn't very easy for me. But despite that, I'm very happy because from time to time I get to see all of you guys, not only in Zoom, in person, but most especially, I joined the Facebook group. So tonight, I'll be sharing a story of my life in Riway actually. And sir, before that, I want to say thank you po, Doc Leo. Super nakaka-inspire po talaga yung presentation niyo po kanina. I know we spent some time when we were in Thailand, and ngayon ko lang po talaga nakita yung buong story nyo. So I appreciate this training and the sharing that we normally have kasi it allows us to really see who the leaders are in Riway. And for me, what I decided I'd be sharing tonight is yung journey ko po with Riway, compared to how my life was, right? And how it changed me and my family. And syempre, lumalaban pa rin po tayo, no? Aminin ko, sobrang nahihirapan po ako. Pero at the same time, I have all of the people, all of the leaders who are helping me out. You know, they're always checking on you, trying to see what you can do. So for today, I'd like to focus on, just knowing Jules Batac a little bit more, no? So I'm Jules Batac, and my upline is Team Elite Pavo, Nova Marie Pahadura. She is from Iloilo. We met in Pampanga back in the days nung mga ano pa po kami, mga dalaga siya, ako dalana during that time. So we worked together, and after so many years we crossed paths. I was the one who tapped her because I was visiting her province, and knowing that she was from there, I told her that when I go there, I am very excited to actually reconnect with her. And there goes, my story of being part of Relay. Of course, under the leadership and guidance of our Team Elite Pegasus, si Tito Ramon Ondo, for always guiding us. Without this two, obviously, and all of you, I don't think I'd be able to see yung beauty ng Relay. So, you know me as a very happy, jolly person, but my background put me where I am today, to be a person who perseveres and dedicate time to make sure that, everything that I hold actually works, not just for me, but for my family. And my ultimate goal is to be of service to the community. So, ang isi-share ko po is, I'm sure you've heard it from the laws of trade. Hindi ko pwede discuss yung laws of trade, but, in the process, you will understand why I chose this as an investment, and, as a career that I would like to pursue until my retirement po. So I grew up in a typical Filipino family where I am the eldest child. Like many of you, I was encouraged to study hard, complete my college education in order to secure a good job that would provide for my family and allow me to support my younger siblings through education. So I believe that all children are inherently good, and show respect to their parents. So I want to just go through my slides for everybody. Tignan ko nga kung mag-work siya. Is it showing?
Yeah, meron.
Ayan. So this is, this is obviously the community. I am here now in our platform, and I'm super proud to be part of this community because I think that the things I was looking for in a company was given by Riway through many of you. And for a lot of people, they would tell me, like the people I met, right? Bakit ka nag-resign and things like that? Why did you leave this? Why did you have to do those things, right? A lot of people question, and a lot of them would tell me na parang it was a wrong move. And if it was a wrong move, I would have stopped long time ago. So I started in Reway, and well, I've seen the first event in July of 2023. So kung wrong move po to, for me, I easily give up on something that I know it's not gonna give me anything, or it won't, help me with anything, and it's contrary to, my vision in life. And obviously, for over 6 months now, I'm still here because it only means that I see that there is a future and there's really something that I can achieve through this. And I see that vision, that future, and it's very, very clear in my heart and in my mind. So this was in Thailand po with all of us. And just a little bit of introduction, yung sinabi po ni Sir Erwin kanina. So this is me. I own a Labilash and Brows business. So what we do is we cater for anything beauty. It's located in San Fernando. Um, like what Sir Erwin said, I want to make sure that I'm capable of doing the business right. So I was also a student for international school, so certified esthetician for both wellness. So makikita niyo po yan why I am in Reway, right? Because I am an advocate of health, wellness, and obviously making sure that we're able to help the community. So this was only recently. This was actually we started the business in 2021. And then from there, it's still obviously doing what it should do. But I am now full time with Reway, so I only do some back work in here. Majority of the time, I take care of the marketing. I take care of training, and I take care of the accounting, finance, and all of the things in the background. So I have somebody who looks after it together with my daughter, who's also student at the same time. So prior to that, I was a director for a call center. No? So yung kay Sir Jude po, the loss of trade, in the past, we always look for, I think we always look for something that we can do. And for many Filipinos, marami po talaga sa atin ang nag-end up with employment, right? Kasi these are these are these are the things that we can actually go and strive for. Number one, to work for someone through employment. The second one is working for yourself, and then the traditional business, or engaging in direct selling. So for me, I experienced majority of that. I obviously chose to do employment in the beginning kasi I work in the call center industry for 23 years, no? So in that industry, ganito po yung mga ginagawa ko, just to show it to you. What I do is I make sure that the performance, finance of the company is working. So ang naka goal po sa akin on a yearly basis is $10 million. So obviously I have to make sure that I attain $10 million on a yearly basis. So it gets reviewed on a monthly, quarterly, and yearly basis. So ganyan po yung mga ginagawa namin. I'm showing this to you because it's difficult yung trabaho po namin. And I'm sharing it because I believe a lot of the people you talk to are also in the same industry, right? Or they're working under an employer, and a lot of times these are some of the things that they do. So ito ang hirap, si Sir Welch, alam niya to. And some of the things that we do in operation. So it's crazy considering yung buhay natin. So for example, when you're a director, for me, my my direct reports, they know what the requirements are. So ako hindi po ako maselan pagdating sa mga vacations. Pero when you work in the BPO industry, these items are very critical. Ito talaga yung buhay ng mga sa BPO. Yung plan leaves mo, kung 2 weeks notice, at least magpo-provide ka kapag may maraming mga call center, first come, first serve. So a lot of times you don't really get that. So you get stressed out. Yung unplanned leaves, syempre minsan, if you get sick, you use yung mga sick leaves mo and all of that. Holiday season challenges, ayan na yung, I think, for 23 years kasi, I work in the night time. And therefore, it was very difficult. And sa lahat po ng 23 years, siguro mga 20 years naka-duty po ako sa lahat ng mga holidays, including Christmas and New Year, right? And I didn't want that to happen. And syempre, ito po, like, wala kaming pahinga. Like, they always go to us, and parang when you're working for an employer, owe they owe you your time. So parang every time that they reach out to you, you have an obligation to actually answer. Kasi ganyan po yung lagi nating sinasabi sa kanila. And obviously, kapag may mga sakuna, if you're the director, you're the last person to actually leave the building. And I've experienced that. Kahit yung mga solar phones, like you have to handle all of that. I remember one time, my husband Reggie was asking me to go home na kasi sobrang lakas ng bagyo sa Pampanga. And, I told him I cannot leave kasi I have to take care of the building kasi ako po yung point of contact sa mga disasters. So, that life obviously gave me yung magandang buhay na meron kami ngayon. Napaaral ko po yung mga anak ko. And it pays well. I have to say that it pays well. But at the same time, it's also getting the best of you. So when it's getting the best of you, you don't get to mingle with your family. So lalo na nung mga kasagsagan ko po ng nagtatrabaho. Kasi I remember pag may mga audit, I end up just taking a shower, go home, take a shower, and then go back to work, right? Because I was running for promotion and things like that. So it was very, very difficult. So in 2023, I tried to, change things a little bit. In fact, actually, nung 2021 po, it was pandemic time, pero temporarily, inaalaw na pong magpalabas ng mga tao. I said, I have to do my exit strategy. So, to Nova, who was probably thinking na parang ba't binitawan mo kaagad, it wasn't kaagad-agad, right? I made sure that, things like this really happen. May twist lang talaga sa career during that time. Because in 2021, obviously, I started planning yung exit strategy ko po sa BPO. So I'm sharing this so everybody, if you're still employed, I'm sure your upline would always tell you na tignan mo muna kung anong meron kami dito, right? But let me be that person who will also tell you that if you put your time and effort in here, hindi ka talaga mawawalan ng pag-asa, and you will be able to achieve all of the dreams you have kahit na pinangarap mo sa current na status mo sa buhay if you join Reway. And I say that because I've met so many people, no? Hindi po binabayaran yung mga tao dito. We don't pay them. We don't owe anybody anything. But they're here sharing. And if you attend all of the events, you really meet them in person and see the life story that they have. So, in 2020, I think all of us had a difficulty during COVID time, no? So during that time, that's when we relocated in Pangasinan po. So in Pampanga, because I was saving for the retirement, we were living in a very small house. Talagang hindi po kami nagpatayo doon because I wanted to really retire near my parents. So during that time, nung COVID, dinala ko na po sila dito. And then 2021, I open up yung traditional business ko po. So, is it worth it? It is worth it. Yes, of course, because it's still obviously allowing us to get all the money, no? But I will tell you this. It took me 20 years of hard work, 'di ba? Para po maipon ko lahat ng ininvest ko para sa traditional business ko. And I know that in Reway, we can only attain that, say for example, in a month, in 3 months, di ba? Kung ano yung na-invest ko doon, kaya po natin yung kitain dito. So, imagine mo yung lahat ng pagod ng hirap ko. So, when I saw that, parang I realized na, things shouldn't be difficult. Siyempre, hindi naman ibig sabihin na upo ka lang po. But at the same time, it allowed me to see all those years that I actually not wasted but took time to be able to put up this business, no, this traditional business. But it's not easy kasi there are so many things you still need to maintain, right? You have people. And in here sa Reway, totally the opposite naman po. So in direct selling, it's totally the opposite. And it's my first time po. I was never introduced to a direct selling company. Yung ganito po, I've never a lot of my friends would invite me pero isa po ako dun sa mga hindi nag-attend, and right off the bat I tell them that I'm not interested, and because I just don't want them to waste their time with me. But with Reway, it's totally different. Obviously, when Nova talked to me about this, I heard it, and what really changed me and made me say yes to it is yung story ng Reway. In my previous company, it's called Tastas, where I was a director. I stayed there for about 6 years. And very similar, I joined that company because of the core values too, right? It's really a good company. It's giving, it's also giving all of the things that we have. We have core values, they have human project and things like that. But at the end of the day, I work for my family. So I want to make sure that I have time for them and that, I get to live up until 60 years old. Kasi kung hindi pa po ako magre-resign, imagine mo yon, I was working 23 years in the night shift. If I don't make a very hard decision to leave, then it's going to be difficult for me to maintain a very good health kasi I am not getting any younger. Obviously, for majority of us, diba, lagi tayong naghahanap ng other options. So, when she talked to me about it, I started, checking. Sabi niya na parang, oh Jules, so anong ginagawa mo? Yun yung tanong ko kay Nova. And then she talked to me about this company. She would always, I'd be the one to always ask her about it. And then when she invited me, I said, yes, sige, I'm gonna be there, right? Because I was really looking for something where I could also invest, not just my money, but my time. Na alam mo yun, yung I will own my time because I can be with my family, when they need me, and I can find a platform, a community that will help me grow, that will help me obviously make money, diba? And at the same time, when you're making money, you're able to help people, and when you help people, you become a good citizen and help the community at the same time. So, yung core values po ng Reway, I saw that in all of the events, and that really is the main reason, syempre, why I joined Reway. Because financial goal, I think, pangarap po natin lahat, diba, maging Pegasus. I know that, I'm far from my goal for this quarter. But at the same time, it doesn't mean you can no longer continue. So, healthy, wrong spelling pa yung healthy ko, healthy lifestyle. We get to, we get to become part of this platform na may access po tayo sa napaka-high-end na supplement, no, not just for us but also for our families. And yung continuous growth through social skills, obviously, yung family values, and at the same time, yung spiritual values po natin, like doing the right thing, not only for ourselves, but for our community. So, ako po yan, and it's okay. It's okay to resign. It's okay that I left my previous company, and actually it was still the best decision for me to become part of the Reway platform, because I get to do all the things that that I love while maintaining yung mga passion ko in life as well. So right now, I like it because I have leaders who are very helpful. And yung attitude po ng mga tao dito is super different compared to the attitudes of many people. I look up to many people in here kasi I think as a human being, lagi natin hinahanap yung if there's something that we can still learn, right? And I must say that I learn from every single person that I meet in this platform. It doesn't matter where they came from. It doesn't matter what they've done in the past. It doesn't matter kung anong edad na po sila. Nakakatuwa talaga palagi that when you interact with them, even in a very short period of time, you get to really, see yung value ng sinalihan na grupo. So in 2023 of Q3, that's when I joined po. Like what Sir Erwin said, I obviously rewrote my goal. And instead of opening up another branch for my traditional business, I jumped into the Reway investment, and this decided that I will do this, and it's coming from the difficulty of obviously hiring staff pa kasi dito wala kang staff, ikaw lang maghahanap ka ng 'di ba yung made-develop mo, and at the same time it's been raining here in Pangasinan, so I hope you can still hear me. So, the difficulty of hiring employees who will be sticking with you, yung pagta-train sa kanila. But this time when you do those, when you find another leader, you're actually developing, and at the same time you're paving your way in earning and improving yung business po natin, 'di ba? And I love the fact that I can bring in my families, in the future when they have time, I can bring yung husband ko, I can bring, yung first leader ko po that I've been developing, she's here, obviously si Miss Laura. And, still a long way to go for me kasi kailangan ko pa rin talaga maghanap ng tao. But, at the same time, trying to improve every day on what else can I do, right? So ang ganda po, and I hope that I'm able to give justice to the laws of trade na number one, lahat po tayo, walang masama doon, dumaan po tayo sa employment because lalo na po ako, hindi po ako pinanganak na mayaman. Nagtrabaho po talaga ako and I had no choice but to stay in that company for 23 years. But at the same time, knowing that it's not gonna be enough, it's not what I want when I grow older. I started the traditional business, right? And a lot of the Filipinos would always want na magtatayo ako ng business, magbe-business na lang ako, di ba? Lahat po pangarap yon. But it's not easy. It's not easy to maintain. Nakikita mo, madami talagang nagsasara. You put so much money in there, and kapag wala ka talaga, hindi mo binigay yung time mo, you'll end up bankrupt and mawawala lahat yon, right? And the best investment is this one for me, which is in direct selling and consulting, and in this platform. Because, I know that ang kikitain ko will be based on my time. And I know that there will always be someone who's going to help me, make my life easier. So yung backbone po ng company natin is very, very strong, right? We're aligned with the true essence of showing the right way to people and showing the right way to us po muna. So through our core values. So I think I will end my presentation, Sir Erwin, by just showing you so far my journey videos in Reway, and you can tell me whether or not I'm enjoying, whether or not I am being true in telling you that this is still the best decision I've made in my life, not just for me but also for my family. Ayan, thank you so much. Yan po yung TikTok account ko. Thank you so much, Sir Erwin. That's my story, and I hope that